Hello, everyone. It's Carolyn McGee from carolynmcgee.com here with your energy reading of the week. And I am so excited because I just got these brand new cards. So I wanted to share them with you as soon as I could. And yesterday was a full moon, too. So very excited about tapping into the moon energy. And today is September 15th, 2019. So let's see what our angels have in store for us for this week. Now, cards are still a little stuck, but this is what we have got going on. So, it's time to release negativity. And it says full moon in Scorpio. And I actually am not an expert astrologer, so I don't know what our full moon is in right now. But I will tell you this, that it is a very powerful releasing moon. You know, the full moon is all about what do you want to let go of. The stages that we're going into now is that going into the darkness, going into the release. And as we're in September, we're also going into the harvest time. We are going into the energy of gathering what we have planted and then taking care of ourselves, taking care of the soil, taking care of our soul so that we can go into that little bit more reflective and less energetic time. And it doesn't mean that we put everything on hold. What it means is that we really think about what do we want to take with us through the winter. And no, it doesn't matter what season you're truly in. I mean, I know that there's people out there from the other side of the world that are following me also, and they're going into spring. But what do you want to take with you there? What kind of energy do you really want to focus on? And that's what this moon energy is all about, and that's what this week is all about. Trying to figure out what you really need to let go of. This morning I was looking for something and I couldn't figure out where it was. And I realized that I had a couple of boxes from when my daughter moved out and when I was picking up a few things that I just kind of put together and I stored in a closet. Okay, so anybody who knows energy management or feng shui or anything like that knows that when you've got that stuck energy, it's slowing things down. It's not allowing the energy to move through my home as powerfully as it could. Now, yeah, it's in a closet. It's not in the middle of the hallway. It's not stopping the door, but it's still stopping the energy. It's not allowing it to be as expansive as it could be. And it slowed me down because I had to go in there and search for something that if I had been organized through that, it would have been on a bookshelf and I would have known exactly where it was, and I would also be energized by it. When we tuck things away or we've got so much that we can't have everything out, or we need to sort things, then um, it doesn't energize us. This. So now I have this particular book out. It's going up on my bookshelf, and it will empower me when it's available to me when I go to look for messages. I use books just like I do oracle cards as a jumping off point. What do I need to know? And so this book was not available to support me in my journey until now because I didn't have it out. It was kind of tucked away in a place that wasn't easily accessible for me. So this week, please let go of what you don't need. That could be a bad habit. That could be a relationship. It could be the way you view a relationship. It could be something that you've been refusing to forgive. Forgive about yourself, forgive about somebody else, forgive in a situation. Using, the Hawaiian forgiveness exercise, I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry, and thank you. That exercise of letting go of what doesn't energetically support you. And then when we're ready, we're able to move into the future, move into a new way of being. So for right now, it's really, really powerful. My angels are being very, very demanding about really dropping down into your body, allowing the energy to flow through you, taking those deep breaths and allowing to float up into your awareness what you need to hold on to and what you need to release. I'm also hearing that there's a lot of energy associated with Mother Earth, our Gaia, where we all live. There's a lot of things going on with the water and with the fossil fuels that are supporting us. And we need to tap into what do we need to keep there and how do we best support where we live? How do we best support our mother? Because this is critically important for all of us. We all share a home. And, really at the core of it all, we are one. So it doesn't matter where we live, it doesn't matter who we are, what we believe, the color of our skin, what faith or religion we speak, what political party we are. We are all one. We live in the same home, and that home is Earth. And we want to be able to be kinder to her, love her a little bit more. I actually am hearing an invitation for us to all send love to Earth, especially as part of our releasing. Be very deliberate and conscious about how you release. There's so many ways that we can reuse things, that we can recycle things, that we can gift things, that we can donate things. Be very, very clear when you're releasing that you're not just throwing everything into a trash can and sending it off to be buried in the earth, because that's where the trash goes. A lot of times we don't think about that because it's not something that directly impacts us. So our angels are inviting us to really be conscious about what we are releasing and how it's being released and where it's going. The same thing can be thought about with our energy. If we are releasing anger, that's a really good one to release. You don't want to have it buried down in your stomach. You want to release it, but you want to do it in a way that doesn't harm anybody else. One of my favorite ways to release anger is what I call tap and rant. And I walk around and I do EFT. A lot of times I'll just do it on the collarbone points because I'm walking around. And it's stream of consciousness, everything that has upset me or distressed me, etc. And when I first started doing it, it really distressed my animals. They didn't know why all of a sudden I went from calm to angry because I was holding it down and not acknowledging the energy. Now they circle me. My dog sometimes actually walks with me to support me because he understands what I'm doing. But in the very beginning, it was a challenge for them. So again, just being aware of the energy and what it is you're releasing and being very deliberate around it. You don't want it to be this volcanic kind of thing that can injure a relationship or injure the people, animals included, that you love. So just being very conscious of that, conscious of how you're releasing your energy, conscious of how you're releasing the physical items that no longer support you, conscious of, if it's a relationship that needs to change or end, being very conscious about it and loving and kind about it. If it's a home that you need to do, a job, all of it. I'm hearing be careful not to burn bridges. Just be very loving, deliberate, open, and aware with how you are moving through this energy this week and where you're going to. So with that, I would love to hear your comments. Posted them on the thread below. And as a reminder, I'm well on my way to 100 YouTube subscribers, and I would love for you guys to be one of them. And when I do hit 100, I am going to be putting all of the names it, to be drawn, and I am going to be pulling out some lucky person for a 30-minute intuitive session with me. So please share with anybody who you think this would be beneficial for, and have an amazing week. All right, bye-bye for now.